And here we are, another week of Off the Edge with your host, me, Cam Jordan. I'm sitting here all the way frustrated with the season, but you know what? There's 9 games left, 10 weeks left if you count the bye week. There's enough time to turn this season around and make it possibly a good season. You know, like nobody ever saw the Saints lose 6 games. Hasn't happened since like 2005. 6 games in a row? Never been in this predicament. I don't know if I've ever lost 6 in a row. But that's not what we're here for. Look, I'm excited because I've got one of my former teammates over at Detroit Lions they're fighting for the number 1 spot in their NFC North division. A linebacker, a captain. I'm bringing my guy Alex Anzalone. You know, so just pop this off. Hey, here we are for another week of Off the Edge, the podcast with me, your host, Cam Jordan. There's so many things I'd love to talk about, but I'm just going to go ahead and bring in a former teammate of mine, a captain of the Detroit Lions, a man who's had 100 tackles in back-to-back years, aiming for a third consecutive 100-tackle situation. Should have been a Pro Bowl last year, but, you know, I digress. My guy, Alex Anzalone. Appreciate you for tapping in, broski.
What up, Cam?
Yeah, it's about time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
I just watch my friends leave and just like have stellar careers, and I'm just like, I'm just happy and you know, I'm happy.
Is it a theme? Is it a theme?
Yep. Yeah. They leave and they're just all happy with it. How is Detroit, bro? How's the transition? You got married like the year before, then now you got a kid and you know, captain, and everything's going well for you. Just amazing.
I mean, it was definitely a transition. I mean, that 2021 sucked. Like, you know, and coming into it, I think that, I mean, personally, I knew what it was going to be just talking to Dan and Brad when I first signed here, and you know, they kind of just ripped it to the studs, and you know, we didn't really have like the horses to really compete, and that's kind of why we were competing, but we weren't finishing, you know, the way we could have, and then, you know, just progressively growing each year through, you know, I'm in year 4 here, so which is crazy to think of.
Damn, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Year 8.
Oh. Yeah, we love it. We love it. Just got your. Let's just talk about it. For like I was watching. You know, I looked up Sunday. You guys were smacking Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, put together a great stretch. Beat the hell out of Tennessee. Convincingly beat Minnesota, who I thought was vying for, you know, maybe vie for the top of the NFC North with you guys. Mm-hmm. And then the week before, splacked the Cowboys with a 50 burger. Just tell me, like, you know, this last few weeks, what's been going on? Because clearly the mojo and the confidence is clearly headed forever in y'all favor.
Yeah, I mean, we're clicking right now, and you know, unfortunately, it's October. You know, it's still early yet, and we're 6-1. But at the same time, it's still a good thing. But you know, just playing complimentary football, not turning the ball over. We're getting a hell of turnovers on defense, and like this past game, we had, I forget how many yards on special teams, but we were in defensive stay, and we got a touchdown on punt return. So things are just clicking right now.
Oh yeah, when all 3 phases is firing.
Right.
Oh, that's a storm.
Right.
And, you know, how's my guy Jared Goff? You know, for a fellow Cowbear.
Mm-hmm. No, he's good. He's balling right now. I think he's, you know,
very tater.
Yeah, very in the talks for MVP in my opinion. Although this past game he threw for like, it was like 12 for 15 with 85 yards just because of the field position that he was getting was insane. I think he had the ball like at the 20 yard line on like 5 possessions. So
12
he didn't really have much to work with.
Y'all won 47,
52 or something, like 52-14.
Dang. Okay, yeah. Without even looking, you'd be like, "Oh man, they must have had a hell of a game." 12 for 15. Excuse you, what?
Yeah,
okay,
it is weird.
No, hey, however the wins come, as long as they keep coming.
100%. 100%.
Nobody asked like, how did you get there? They just asked, did you win or lose?
No doubt.
Hey, speaking of that, your first sack of the season though. Can we talk about it?
Man, I needed it.
Hey, I saw the highlight.
I needed it.
Was that like an all-out blitz?
Freebie too. It was we had a little Frisco on.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little Frisco on. Yeah, right here.
Hey, came down the pipeline.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph, come here. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? What's beautiful about this is you can sometimes trick off those freebies. You get too excited.
100%. You're right. You're right. Those are honestly, I had one on Monday night. We were playing the Raiders last year, and I had just a free run. They messed up the protection. I had a free run at Garoppolo. I'm like, this is the hardest sack to get, really. It's the layups are the hardest.
Bro, the right foot, right layup. Like, you're like, should I
Yeah.
be up this right foot? No, I should be up the
Right.
left. Damn.
100%. And then
You got them lined
fall
up,
off
and
of
then
it.
you just fall off of them. You're like,
Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
I think last year or maybe 2 years ago, I fell off Lamar Jackson twice in one play. Like, hit him, got
Yeah.
up, try to hit
I
him
mean,
again.
that's understandable though.
Just you're like,
With Lamar,
God.
it's like
That's what I'm saying. Hey, you're like, no, I
one
got
of
to break
those.
down, but I got to hit, but I got to.
There's no teaching. A coach can't even tell you what to do against them.
Nah, but oh well, you got your sack and another win, which puts y'all
Yeah.
what? Y'all tied in y'all division for
No,
first place. You got the edge.
Yeah, we got the edge.
Mm.
But Minnesota lost again, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
How you feeling
yeah.
as the number 1 seed?
I mean, it's not even Halloween yet, so it's like
Touche.
and we're playing at Lambeau this week, so I feel like that's really the focus.
Yeah, remember the month of November. Yeah, that's where you make your hay.
Exactly.
Facts.
Some
Facts.
say the season doesn't start till Thanksgiving. Some say that.
I mean, for some.
For some, or it
Yeah.
ends.
For us, we're over here fighting for a
You
W.
will.
Hey, it's
You'll get it.
the
You'll
greatest
get
thing
it.
about a 17-week season is at least there's 17 games. There's a
Mhm.
whole 9 left.
Mhm.
So a lot can happen in these 9 games. Number ones could fall down, and them
Exactly.
bottoms can get to mid to top tier. So
Exactly.
just all depends. Do you think the NFC North is the best division in football?
I'm trying to think before I say yes. I'm trying to think other divisions who are hot right now. Do you know any of any?
Uh, in the NFC, it's all really sort of up there. Like
Yeah, it's kind of early to tell, but I mean, yeah, you look at Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago. I think that they're all, especially Chicago, they're kind of exceeding expectations with the rookie quarterback right now. So I think that they're all up there, and yeah, I
right.
definitely say so.
I mean, I'd say overall record, I guess, something. I'd say the NFC East. I mean, if you think about Washington beating Chicago this past weekend, put them at like 6 and
Yeah, I'd say
2.
the Washington, the Eagles, but then
Right,
the Giants and Cowboys kind of.
right, which doesn't really help the case.
Yeah,
But their top 2 is contenders.
yeah, that's true.
Um, yeah. So yeah, if you say record wise, you're probably looking at NFC North is strong to destroy
Yeah,
themselves.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a bloodbath coming. We'll see who comes out. It's coming.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, all the other divisions, like it's all winnable. They're all within a game or two of each other. NFC North,
Yeah,
y'all still sort of a game or two within each other,
yeah,
just at
yeah,
the tops of the division. Which, yeah, like I said, it's a bloodbath coming. There's going to be a
yeah,
reckoning.
yeah.
So,
100%.
I'll say, speaking of your division, did you see? Did you see the Chicago Bears and was that Jane Daniels in their battle?
Yeah, yeah. And my dog Tyrique just on that Hail Mary.
Man,
It was not good.
he was out there pointing. Safety was out
Yeah,
there
that was
pointing,
not good.
playing around. He was
That's
waving. He didn't
bad.
even realize the play had happened. Like,
Yeah, that's bad. I saw a picture of there were Bears fans like pointing at him to turn around.
please,
That's
just for
tough.
him. Oh yeah, no,
That's tough. And I know him personally, and he's a good dude. He just
he's not a Gator boy, huh?
no, he went to
Okay.
Miami. Yeah,
Mm,
close. But no,
mm.
he yeah, it's tough.
That's your
It's
that's your
tough.
that's your
Tough.
college rival,
No,
Florida
no.
State.
Florida State, Georgia,
Okay.
LSU.
What the hell? No, this is so when we talk about colleges, you can't have
Listen,
multiple rivals, bro. That doesn't make sense. You went to Florida, you pick one and you stick to it. What the hell is
no. Well, okay, so Georgia, we play at a neutral site in Jacksonville.
sure?
So it's like, is that our rival, or is it Florida State that we play both of them every year?
Yeah, but Florida
And then we
State,
play LSU, and I hate LSU.
do you? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like.
I was gonna say I assume for Florida it'd be like a Miami situation because you got a lot of Miami talent that goes through Florida, or it'd be like Florida
We don't play.
State
Yeah,
because
we just don't play him every year. So it's like
so
you know,
for,
yeah,
okay you'd
yeah,
know better than me. For me, like
right.
I hate everything that is cardinal red, like the stupid dancing tree that's over at Stanford. We have something we call the Axe. We've been fighting for it for like 112 years. Like
That's a cool rival.
that's a great rivalry. You can't have multiple rivalries. There's not enough hate in my heart to like. That's like now that you're in the NFC North, who's your rival? Like we know Green Bay, Minnesota's a rivalry, but it's
Yeah.
sort of like everybody hates everybody, but
Everyone,
likes.
yeah.
Who's
That's
your
yeah.
rival?
It's kind of I don't know. I don't even know all of them. All of them.
You've been up there 4 years. You know.
Yeah, I hate all of them.
Okay, theme of the week.
Lions have been down the past 30 years, so it's like they want revenge on everyone. At least the fans do. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there we go. Because I was like, you know
yeah,
what it is with New Orleans. Like, if we
yeah,
don't win anything but 2 games, it better be against Atlanta.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
Man, damn, you got to hate everybody.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
a
hey,
lot of
it's
it's a
all
lot of energy.
relative.
Is
It's all
it?
relative
Is it? Do you,
for some.
now that you're a part of Detroit, do you not hate the Falcons? Like, has that alleviated?
No, I still dislike them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The hate is real there. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's just crazy. All right. I mean, with you guys being at the number 1 position, take it back to NFL, number 1 spot in your division. As much success as you guys had last year hitting the NFC divisional game.
Championship.
Yep. That's what I'll say. What's the mentality now? Like, I
I mean, you've been there. You in
no, I have.
2018. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
close to like the feeling, yes, of like we deserve
I'm
this.
saying, yeah, but like, in 2018 when we had to like regroup going into 2019, that sucks.
Right.
Just because you know what it takes to get there, and it's like, can we do it again?
Right.
And that's the hard part because every year is new, and that's kind of like the biggest lesson that I learned from, and that's really why, like last year, I was so upset when we lost because a lot of these young dudes on our team have no clue what it takes to get there, and it just you start back at zero.
Right. Like 4 years ago, what was your record to what it is now? Like 4 years
Yeah,
ago, you guys were on the
yeah,
cusp of, or like on the, hey, are we in rebuild mode, whatever it is.
right,
And now you're like, all right, we've got some dogs, we got talent, we have the
right,
ability. Now we have
right.
to show each and every week we're still top
Exactly,
dogs.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's a
then
it's a climb. It's a climb.
then you get to playoffs and it's one misstep. You be like, damn, we have to restart it all.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm. I'll say, what's Dan Campbell like as a head coach? Because we had him as a tight end coach over at the
Yeah.
Saints, but as a
So
head
yeah,
coach,
bro. Everyone asked me like, what was he like in New Orleans? It's like
the
I don't
same.
know. He like led a couple team meetings, right? Like he wasn't speaking in front of everyone frequently.
Right.
Like when Sean was like not there or something.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. What's the difference between like the Sean Payton versus the Dan Campbell?
Yeah, he has some Sean in him. Like there are times when you could see it in his face, like like Dan. He's not all like the jovial Dan that a lot of people see in his pressers. He's kind of like he's got some backbone to him.
Right.
Um,
The man came
yeah,
out at like a beginning with said he was going to bite somebody's kneecaps off, scratch
I'm
crawl.
saying I'm saying that. Yeah, I've known him for 8 years now, and I walk around. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say hi to him right now or mess with him right now. So no, he is. I think in that regard, he is in a healthy way, and but no, he's like grown into the head coaching role and just like blossomed really, and he is who he is, and that's the coolest thing about him. He doesn't have to pretend to be anyone else or everyone. He like garners the respect of a room right away, and that's just how
Absolutely.
he is. Yeah,
And he played for over a decade, bro, at a tight end
yeah,
spot. Like
yeah,
he's got all the metal in the world. Speaking of that,
yeah.
like you also got, Aaron Glenn, my dog,
Mhm, mhm.
as a DC. And how's he so effective in helping players reach their full potential?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kinda like I said that, in 2021, we didn't really have, the I would say necessarily the talent to really, you know, compete, at a high level. And, that's just the fact of the matter. And AG, I feel like the best thing that he does is putting his players in position to succeed, no matter, how good or how bad. Like even these past few games, we've had guys at the DM position after Hutch got hurt, having to step up, and then whether that's manufacturing pressures and things of that nature, it's pretty impressive. And he's grown as a coordinator. But the best thing about him, though, is I think he's just a good leader, and I feel like he just has that aura about him too. That similar to Dan.
Yeah. Talk about leader, bro. How is it Alex Anzalone, the leader, the captain, bro? Like how do you think you lead, bro?
uh, I mean. That's funny, like, because
Right.
when Marcus signed here, he's like, it's different seeing Alex in this role,
Mm,
which I understand just because, I was a young pup in New Orleans.
right.
And I feel like the only way you could really lead as a young player in New Orleans is by example because, you know, the vocal leaders were there. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just lead by example, do my thing, but then, you got to keep accountability to my teammates. And, I've kind of learned different, styles along the way. I feel like, even your leadership style, just, I feel like you're not afraid to say what you think, but at the same time, you have a relationship with everyone. Um, I'm not necessarily like the rah-rah leader, like some people are. And that's just kind of how I am.
Yeah, but you're able to relate, and that's the greatest thing ever, bro. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
being on that level, like, hey, bro, let me talk to you real quick, and so you get guys
Yeah.
out of their, their get out of their sensitivities.
100%. 100%. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, you have to have that relationship or else, it's just like,
Man,
damn, this dude's a
dude,
dick.
dude is literally just he's like he's always after me, bro. Like if you don't have a
Right.
relationship with him, like bro, like you're not my dad, like you're
Right.
like,
Yeah.
all right,
Facts.
I just want to.
Especially with the young players nowadays.
Hey,
It's
these
different.
2020 kids is different
It's
now.
different. And they have money.
Sensitive,
Yeah.
golly,
Yeah.
sensitive. They got to be
Yeah.
coddled. Like it's weird, bro.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, I mean, just thinking about that, bro. I read somewhere you were the NFL's most underappreciated players, like one of the most
Mm.
underappreciated players in the league. And, your teammate Aleem McNeil had called you like the LeBron of the Lions defense.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you out there calling them things now. Hey, while
Yeah,
helping others.
I know it's funny, and I'm like in year 8, and I'm like the old guy on the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, this was not how it was like in New Orleans. Year 8 was like the median age. But no,
Man.
yeah, I feel that's a compliment. I think he just means it in a way of I just try. That's just my role.
Yeah.
It's just kind of who I am. I kind of help do the math out on the field and figure get us out of certain situations and just kind of
That
how I roll.
when that athletic ability meets the actual knowledge, the experience and
Bro,
knowledge combined, you come here.
something
Hey,
like
I can
that.
help you. I can help you
Yeah,
here,
right.
here, here.
Something
Man,
like that.
right. Hey, so do you guys what do you guys do as a defense? You guys do defense dinner? I'm
We
literally
don't. We don't. We don't do a defensive dinner. I know. I
really
didn't bring the tradition. I think we did a little bit in 2021, but it kind of just fell off. But yeah, no, nothing. I know we do like the wings on. Kirby's been bringing wings in on Thursdays or something like that.
okay.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some little stuff. But
Little
we're
watch the defense as a team, I
yeah,
guess.
we're a tight knit group, honestly. And it's kind of natural. It kind of like happened organically,
Mm.
which is
Linebackers
cool.
don't do any dinners. You don't have them over at the Anzalone house, the big crib in
I
Detroit.
mean, bro, everyone's like married. People are having kids left and right. It's different.
Oh. Mm. Bro, I'm literally going to be late for my defensive line dinner today. Yep.
Well,
I'm like, it is what it is. Yeah, if,
7:45. Where are you going?
walk-ons. It's just to watch
Okay.
the game,
Yeah.
watch a game or two.
Yeah.
Just again, just
Just
make
hang
sure
out.
hang out. Like
Make sure the spirits are high.
make sure the spirits are high, hang out. We switch from
Yeah.
like so we do defense dinners every other Thursday, and then we do like position groups every other something after that,
Mm.
right? So the D line this year wanted to go on Mondays. So now like we can actually fully relax because
Yeah.
you have a
Right.
second day
Yeah.
off. So
It's not a
this
Thursday. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. I
It
feel
makes
you.
a little bit more
Yeah. I
sense
feel you.
now. Not like it's actually like full relax. Bro, how are you? Like, what was this
Yeah.
game? Like now I can talk about, I'm like, hey, we messed up this D line game. Bro, you
Yeah.
good? Or
Right.
like, like, hey, let's keep going.
Right.
Whatever it takes, let's keep
Right.
going. It's a little bit more
Yeah.
chill. I sort of like a
Yeah.
Monday switch up,
Monday's a good night for that.
right?
Yeah, it's a
Just
better night.
Monday football, you got basketball games now,
Yeah.
World Series happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro,
No, you're right on that.
I was low key upset. We was out and we played the Chargers and
Uh-huh.
the Dodgers World Series
Yeah.
game is going,
Was
bro.
it in LA?
Yes.
Oh, that was the when he hit the walk off?
And we're 2-5 and I'm like, I can't do it. Like there's
Yeah, you can't. You
bro,
can't.
if we're 6-1, I'm sitting right there.
Right. Yeah, I love
I
it.
need the walk off home run. Pow! Oh, 2 and 5, bro. I'm on my iPad watching film, bro. I'm
Yeah,
on my Microsoft Surface, whatever it is. I'm
yeah,
watching film. Like,
I
no,
hear
we got
you.
to find a way to get a win. But shoot, all right, bro. We got Hallows Eve coming on. Do you celebrate
Mm.
Halloween? Do it like, I mean,
I
I've seen some family
yeah,
fits, but
yeah, yeah. We got some little family fits. My son Coop has a little school Halloween parade. He's gonna be a ghost. Just
mm,
classic. We're just doing the traditional stuff right now. And as they get older, they'll choose what they want to be.
okay.
Yeah,
They'll choose what they want to be. Oh,
yeah. Well,
that's
yeah,
the most
yeah.
2020 thing I've ever heard.
In,
Uh,
in, in costume,
in
nothing
costume.
else.
Yeah. All right,
uh,
so he's going as a ghost, and you guys are going as what?
well, okay. So school parade ghost,
Okay,
Halloween Thursday night. I think we're gonna be a family of bats.
cute, really, really cute. I've
I
already
told you I
shaved,
didn't choose it. I
bro.
didn't choose it,
You never do. Look,
and I voiced my opinion.
I was trying to go for Power Rangers. I was like, I want to be the White
What did
Ranger.
Nikki say?
In fact, my daughter nixed it, bro. Look at these joints, like these.
Those are
So
fire.
an ode to the Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
those are fire.
I was like, I want to be White Ranger, and I'm gonna get some
Right,
shoes done. And I'm gonna have the cleats to
right.
match. So my daughter was like, yeah. So we're going as Princess and the Frog, and I'm going to be Tiana. So Daddy,
Damn.
you could be Prince Naveen. And I was like, I ain't no
Mm.
prince. I was like, no. I'm a villain,
You said
bro.
yeah.
Nah,
You
Shadow
you
Man.
did the
Shadow
dude,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
Shadow Man.
voodoo, yeah,
So I
yeah.
got, chopped off all the facial hair a week in
Yeah.
advance.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
some people are happy with it in the house, some people aren't. My daughter deemed my wife Nikki Mama Odie. And she's like, yeah, she's like, you're Mama Odie.
That's tough.
And I was like,
That's tough.
dang, baby, I don't know what she's trying to tell you.
That's tough.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, mom, you're old, and so you're Mama Odie.
Uh,
I was like,
yeah,
yo,
that's tough.
hey, you gotta get you a girl, bro. Like my daughter loves me
We have.
unconditionally.
So we have. So
I thought you just had
Coop.
Coop.
No, so Coop, and then we had Carter
Okay.
in last November. She's about to be a year old in November 29th.
Well, god dang
Yeah,
belated
I
happy
know.
god.
I
Oh,
know. I
double
know.
dad duties. Yeah. Okay. So
I
you'll
know.
know, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
in 2 years, she will love you unconditionally. Like
Yeah, I know.
you think your wife loves you? Nah.
I love it.
Your daughter is gonna be like, yeah. So where are we going? No, baby,
I
I gotta go
love
to
it.
work. I'm getting in the car. No,
Yeah.
you have to stay.
I love it. I
Now,
need that.
any girl after that, it's hit or miss.
Uh-huh.
My first two love me, and my third one is, I think she's annoyed with me at all times. She's just like, she looks at me, she's like, so you brought home bacon, right? All right, get out of here, bud.
Yeah. I
Ah.
mean, just be the youngest child.
But
It could just be that.
look, I be trying to show the love. I'll be like, yeah, baby, come on, me and you gonna have a date. I want mommy. Damn.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know this feeling. I said, what is it? Is this rejection? Wait, how's Cooper
That's
now?
good. He's 3. He's
Okay.
3. Yeah,
Walking,
yeah.
talking, got some attitude, will tell you no. Okay.
I was thinking
Mhm.
about it. I was like, if him and Tank were the same age, they'd probably be get along well. Put it that way.
Manly men. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
Rough.
walking around trying to wrestle any and everybody.
Yeah, like every day at school, they're like, he was physical again today. I'm like, okay.
Bro,
I
I'm
will
trying
tell you.
I'm sorry, but he just really
Yeah,
likes his friends. He just wants to play.
exactly. Exactly. It's his love language.
Yeah, that's his love language, bro. Like it's
Right.
not him, it's me. I did it. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
Before he goes to bed, there's definitely WrestleMania going on at all times.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Doing flips and stuff. It's
Man,
crazy.
keep on fighting, keep on leading, keep on getting more sacks. You know?
Need all of them.
Yeah, bro. I love that you're a leader, bro. I love that you came on the pod, blessed us with some wisdom. Hey,
Appreciate you,
go
dog.
be a dad, bro. Go be a husband or
Yeah.
something. Go live your
Do
life.
something with my life. Yeah. Appreciate you, Cam.
Yeah, brother. Peace.
Miss you, dog.
Hey, I mean, my dog Alex Anzalone has come a long way from University of Florida product to now, being drafted to the New Orleans Saints to being a captain, a leader, if you will, a leader of men, if you so shall. over at the Detroit Lions, where they're sitting at the top of the division. Super happy for them, man. I mean, I know what it's like to have great success in the league. I'm in an unfamiliar territory with not having great success. Uh, Mentoring young guys, being just, after starting off hot 2-0 to 2-6, frustrated, maybe not getting, the edge pass rushes that I'm accustomed to, but knowing that, you have to trust the organization, trust that we have a path. Again, there's 10 weeks left, 9 games left. We could easily, best case scenario, 11-6. I'm always going to rock with my Saints and have the highest of hopes. After a loss Sunday, it does hurt. It stings. Again, I've never really been here. So irritated, irked. Message to the fans, man, like just rock with us. We need all the energy, all the positive vibes. I had older lady yesterday come up to me randomly at the store, and she was like, "Look, you don't know what it's like to be here when they were the Aints wearing paper bags. We're not there yet." And I said, "We're not there yet." She's like, "Yeah, she's like, we can still come out and we could get it done." I say, you know what? Shout out to that older lady. Like shout out to a breath of positivity. We talking about at a school visit, kids were like, "Hey, we can still do this." You know what the New York Giants did? There was a year where the New York Giants barely broke more than just even, and we got plenty of time to correct the ship. Now, when I say plenty of time, it's about 2 to 3 week window here. So rock with us. When we come back home after this Carolina game, we're gonna need all that energy. We're gonna need all the vibes. We're gonna get back right. We got to be able to get ourselves right. There's enough people in this building. Think about how many guys are coming back healthier each and every week, which is a crazy thing to say in this league. We just got to come back healthy and on the same mindset of we have to dominate. Which, just thinking about the game, I'm also thinking about somebody media, whatever it was, portraying my guy Nathan Shepard. It was like some slovenly offensive lineman from the Chargers. He had said that he had never seen it was the dirtiest play he's ever seen from a D tackle who had just won on the guy. I don't even his number, what was it, like 70, 75, 55, one of them ending 5 numbers, wearing the powder blue Chargers uniform. He got beat. And then because he got beat, his quarterback got hit. Nathan Shepard is trying to get Justin Herbert, who's a bigger guy, who can take a hit, get him down, falls, hits him somewhere in like the mid rift area. You feel like abdomen, stomach, whatever. It was an initial legal hit, falls through the fighting of Justin Herbert, who like underhand pitches the ball to running back. My guy Nathan Shepard had no idea. His head is turned towards the end zone. So all he knows is he has a quarterback in his clutches. He's trying to get him down, and the guy is still fighting him. So he activates a gator roll, which, have you done that initially? I think it's not a play that you even talk about. But because there's some sort of internal conflict fight there, that's the guy's name is Bozeman. Yeah, there we go. From the Chargers. Guy jumps on Nathan Shepard after the play, like mashes him on the ground, pokes my guy Nate Shepard's eye, and then has the audacity to say, well, it's one of the dirtiest plays I've ever seen. And I'm like, you play football, you know what a dirty play is. A dirty play is, multiple plays later after the whistle is blown, you still trying to like clear the top. Like that's a dirty play. A dirty play is like, hey, the quarterback obviously doesn't have the ball and is probably like headed towards the sideline, and you meet him after the white. That's not. It's a play that you probably prefer not to have. But honestly, with how it started, dirtiest play, that's crazy. So we just think as we think the game, everything that it entailed, how you start off hot, 2-6. I keep saying this 2-6, so this 6 hurts. You see how the season to this point as surprising, because you start off 2-0, dropping 40 points a game for the first 2 games, and then to be struggling sometimes to get it together. You see offense show up, defense show up, special teams show up, and then all of a sudden there's glaring inefficiencies at defense and offense. And even I think special teams did a damn good job. I'm gonna ride for that one for sure. I think that there's a chance that we get this thing right. There's been players meetings, there's been captains meetings. I mean, everybody wants to be in a better place, and that's what we're fighting for. So going to the Panthers, the score, the last time we put on them 47-10, that doesn't mean anything going into this week. All that matters is we find a way to get back to the win column. Confidence has to be boosted, whether that's, possible Derek Carr comes back, whether that's, another offensive lineman comes back, whether that's, another DB comes back healthier, whatever it is. If we say, hey, our best 11, I take my best 11 win healthy versus anybody. And I still say that. We have to get healthy. We have to get right. We have to be able to be on top of our assignments. We got Pete Warner back last week, and that was huge for the defense. The way he's able to go lateral side to side, underappreciated. A lot like Alex Anzalone and his defense. So it's just, we have to be better. It's not like you got guys giving up. It's not like that you see defeat in their eyes. Guys want to win. Talking about guys giving up or even typing out. Just a quick pivot looking around the league. This new age, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say it's all guys born in these 2000s, but these 2000s kids is a little bit different. I've seen a couple Birkin bags being carried by athletes now. I see a couple guys who, whatever. We won't discuss it. But just know these 2000 kids is a little different. Late 90s, it's a different time. If guys are tired, I've seen D linemen who are tired. Maybe like tap out, cross their feet. Hey, get me out for a rep or two. I've never heard anyone openly admit. Maybe it's like I said, it's the times are changing. The openly admit that they were gassed or exhausted after being, like an athlete for so long. You saw it in Anthony Richardson. I just saw a pressure clip of like, hey, Anthony Richardson said he was tired, so he tapped himself out. As a starting quarterback, I don't know if that's even allowed. I mean, clearly the Colts probably feel some type of way about it since they're sending a clear message starting Joe Flacco this Sunday. I mean, it's one of those times. So you're a high draft pick. You were sort of hurt last year. You've got a lot to prove. And I think Anthony Richardson has all the talent in the world. I think, and I don't think a lot of guys when it comes down to talent, but mental fortitude is part of the game as well. And so, for the future, just stay tough. Train your body to the point of no return in the offseason. So when you get in those uncomfortable, unfamiliar positions, the 18, 19 play drives, the, Anthony Richardson-esque sideline to sideline, 75 yards just to have to go back to the huddle and run another play. Be ready. That's a part of the craft. That's a part of being obsessive with the craft. It irks me sometimes, even on, my own team or defense, when I'm like, how are you tired after 2 or 3 plays? Like, you had an off season. How are your feet crossed? How are your hands on your hips? Like, you're sending a message. I was told early on in my career, everybody's telling a story. Are you reading the right page? Are you like, what are you presenting to the world? So that's why I've always believed in, this idea that's like no fear. No, like this is the last warrior mindset. Because I love to see when somebody has that, oh, I'm hurting. You hit a tight end, and next thing you know, like that tight end, it sees you and he's like avoiding gaze. You get that Mike Tyson feel, like I'm looking at him, I'm staring at him. The first time he looks away, he's broken. Like that's the type of game that I love. And I love to play that way. You bring your hands to work every day to choke a person on the opposite side of you out, to break his mind, body, and will. And then you have your way. But, that's just the older school version that I've always enjoyed playing, the football that I love, the one that you don't catch, flags for targeting, and the ones you don't worry about, was that, where your hand position was on a quarterback, like whatever that is. I just love that good old, like, hit them in the mouth type football. Marshawn Lynch, hit him again, until you don't want no more. But anyways, that's I come from apparently, a different time. I grew up watching the Chris Dolmans You know, I grew up watching Keith Millard. You know, I grew up watching, like, wanting to be like Javon Curse, Warren Sapp, Mike Strahan, even at the, at the tail end of it. I love the guys like Bruce Smith, the monsters of the game, Deacon Jones, Reggie White. Man, there's just so many monsters of the game that's how you grow up watching. So that's what you emulate. Now it's a lot of finesse guys. Anyways, I could digress and go on a real rant, but I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm just gonna say appreciate everybody who has supported me from the first season well into my second season. I've seen a lot of Cal love out there. Hey, go Bears! A lot of young guns out there reposted the podcast on IG. So I'm gonna ask y'all to do the same. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna ask y'all to keep listening. Tell your friends about it. Share it with your alma mater. Share it with your boys. Tell people across the league. Hey, follow, share, give a 5-star review and on Apple Share, give a 5-star rating and a review on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcasts. And watch us on the NFL YouTube channel. It's me, Cam Jordan, on my pod, Off the Edge. Peace.